guys, it's Frank. Welcome back. Making your rises for Saturday. How you guys doing? I did a typical walk earlier today. I don't know. I don't want to say like I feel beaten down, but just a little tired. So I think I'm just gonna relax today. And guess what? It looks like it's gonna rain. I don't think it's gonna rain significantly, but yeah. So we're gonna try to relax. Emphasis on try yet again. Yeah, so I don't really feel like doing too much work. Nothing like picking up heavy things or just, I don't know. I feel like a part of me wants to go into my bed and just stay there. just try to calm down. So, I don't know, guys. Sorry. Yeah. So, this is probably just going to be a quick one. Nothing major, right? So nothing really to report. And I finally saw, and then I saw that Ben ended up putting a reply in here, so he's already way ahead of me here. But yeah, the Stephen Colbert, whatever, Tonight Show. I don't even watch this stuff anymore. I just know the guy's a freaking asshole. So his show is getting canceled. All right, it's not necessarily America First News, but all those night shows, just get all. I hate all of them. What happened to the good old days with Saturday Night Live? And I'm talking like, I don't know, man. I think the last time I saw a decent one was what, like, I don't know, 20 plus years ago. So that just tells you how stupid it is. I think back when I was like a kid, I don't think I was supposed to watch this stuff, but it had like Jim Belushi and Dan Aykroyd. Yeah, it was. It's like night and day, almost like everything these days. What was it? Oh yes, kind of sad news. I just noticed that George Foreman is gone. So this guy used to be a heavyweight champion. Come on, if you don't know George Foreman, like this. I like the guy. I mean, I didn't know a lot about him now, but I mean, obviously he was a boxer or whatnot. He made this like he was big for cooking, and then he ended up it's like a griddle, but it's like at an angle, so like you can cook chicken or meat, right? And you know how that grease builds up, right? So he had like it wasn't like just flat, you know, it was kind of ribbed, and it kind of like just clammed together, right? And you had like a drip tray. I'm trying to remember. I bought one like I don't know when it was, like 2005, 6. I actually still have it. The problem is the little handles that you have, they're kind of like just molded in, and the plastic finally broke off. So yeah, it doesn't really. In those handles that you, it's got like a little sliding mechanism, so it snaps into the the actual tool. So, I think I tried to glue it a few times. It's just not meant for that. Once that fails, the glue is only going to hold it temporarily. So, I don't know. I don't really use it all that much. I used to use it a lot. Now I found a different way. But, yeah, he made a ton of money on that stuff. But, yeah, I don't remember him doing too much funny business, right? So, I kind of miss, some of that. So, yeah, all right, George, man. Hopefully you're up there taking care of what needs to be up there. So, here, we'll put these on here. Oh, and of course, they freaking changed. Every time, I did this 3 times before I turned on the camera, right? So I turn on the camera and all the news is in the little thing. Just none of these are different. Oh, what the hell was that? NASCAR legend. What? Dies? What? NASCAR legend dies at 95. Don't tell me Richard Petty. Let's click on it. Why can't they say the name? They said George Foreman earlier. What is this, like, day for, like, icons to die? Yeah, okay, we got flashy white screen, black screen. MSN just takes for, I don't know what it is. It's pulling up its own. Yeah, black and white, legend marks. Rex White. Oh. Alright. Yeah, there's the 43 STP card. That's awesome. Yeah, alright. That's going way back. My dad probably knew this guy. My dad was a big race car guy. He did some drag race, those old, I call them the funny cars, those long. My dad actually did that stuff. He actually had his own. Yeah, I think my dad was kind of just, kind of crazy. So we kind of know where we get it from. Yeah, all right. I was gonna say, I'm like, maybe I don't know. Is Richard Petty still with it? I don't know. That was my dad's favorite driver. Come on! I just hit the close button. What are you doing? Wow! Finally, it closed. Wow, that takes forever. Yeah. So what else was in here? Trump sues over Wall Street Journal's E-list. There's no list. Wait, there is, but there's not. Oh, well, it's in court, so go ahead and release the transcripts, which won't really do too much. But at least it's a thing. I don't know, guys. I think obviously it's a distraction, but I want to get to the bottom of this crap, right? Like, if there's a two-tier system, and again, I know there's probably, it's funny because I don't want to say Trump is right, but he's not wrong. I'm pretty sure, they probably try to fabricate, meaning the people that he talked about, like the Dems and but the problem is we'll never know because it's being hidden. Right? And then which is fake, which is real, and it gets back to like everything that we've talked about sometimes on this channel that it's not America first, but it's tangential, and I start kind of getting my tinfoil hat and oh yeah, Frank needs to get his hard drive checked. Yeah, sure, dude, that's fine. Yeah, I know. Hey, that's another thing, guys. I know that I don't have to say this to 99% of you guys because you either are a diehard or you're a new person checking me out, and you're at least open. But if you're going to be a hater on here, and that's fine. Haters are more than welcome here, right? You don't have to. It's okay if you actually think I'm crazy too. That's totally fine. That's your opinion. I don't care because I don't know you, right? So it's none of my business what you think about me, right? It doesn't matter. You could be completely wrong and it won't matter. But just watch the video for a little bit more than a minute. So if you guys don't know, my average watch time, like let's say I have a video, even when it gets like only 20 views, the average watch time is under 1 minute. So we're 8 minutes into this thing, right? So the diehard people, right? So imagine how many other people watch I get a view from it. And just significantly drop that average, right? So it's funny, they'll say, oh, he needs to change his mind. It's like, dude, I'm 1 minute into my... Right, guys? Like, after 1 minute, have I actually talked about anything? No. So they're using my titles and just, it's got Trump in the name, so he needs to get his head checked. I mean, I probably need to get my head checked anyway, but it's for a different thing. Trump slams troublemakers after grand jury. Newsweek. Associated Press. Yeah, guys. ABS. Yeah. Iran. And then they still trying to stoke that crap. I swear, man. Between Ukraine, Iran. What am I missing? There's so much. There's too much. Right? Is there a list? Not a list. Stephen Colbert and whatever. What is this crap? Tulsi calls for... Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yes! All you people thought that we were liars and making shit up. Tulsi has evidence. Right? Obama prosecuted our lovely president, 2016. It's coming, guys. Just, it's going to take a while. Now, please, Tulsi, this is a little tongue-in-cheek. Please, Tulsi, don't put it on Bondi's desk for the love of God, please. You know, we got a joke around here. Obviously, I don't know if it goes to her desk or not, right? I don't know. Like, don't put it on the desk. Make sure you submit it online. You know, copy the president, right? Yeah. Oh, there was another thing, and I didn't check into this. So this is speculation. It's one of those things, like, even if it's true, it's sort of, it kind of pisses me off no matter what. That's just how I am. Even when it totally supports either my narrative or whatever, there's always something that's wrong, right? So I can always critique something. Here, I'll take these off because I don't like wearing them. Although these metal ones they're doing the trick. They're not breaking, but the problem is they don't have the blue light. So I don't know. I gotta find, you guys, I don't want to spend $300 on a goddamn pair of reading glasses, alright? Like, that's just, I used to have contacts and glasses. I got LASIK, and now I gotta wear these things almost all the time now. Now it just, I should have just kept my contacts. Yeah, whatever. Where was I going? Yeah, sorry guys, the brain. Yeah, so we'll get back to it. Yeah, anyway, we'll try to remember as we're talking about this Tulsi Gabbard thing, right? Oh, that's right, Cash. Cash Patel. I didn't look it up, but and it's a decent source, so it's probably there, and they kind of mentioned. So I don't know, on the FBI like website, and I don't know if it's the FBI white. It's claimed it's FBI white. Cash Patel's on there complaining like, oh yeah, the Gulfstream 5 that I have ain't too big, is not big enough, blah blah blah. You know, maybe there's some legitimacy behind that, but you know, apparently like a wet bar's in there, and you know, I don't know. Are you working for the government 24/7? I guess maybe a little bit of that. But I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? I don't know. Maybe I'm too principled. Maybe I'm too squeaky clean. Maybe I'm too square. I'm square to be hit, or whatever the hell. Whatever the hell that damn saying is. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Like, you know, back in the old days, right? Like, way back, right? You know, probably presidents and whatnot had a little bit of... I mean, they live in the White House, right? So it's like they live and breathe it, right? So, I mean, then again, you don't want your... You want to be like Nancy Pelosi type, right? Like, you got to be able to hold a little bit of liquor, right? You're supposed to be more social, and you're kind of just sipping it, right? You're not going to sip it all day long. Come on. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm not that... I don't know, man. Maybe every once in a while, like, hey, all right, I gotta take a break. I gotta eat some food, and then I get a burger, and I just have a beer. And I guess, is that bad news? I don't know, right? But, you know, I guess if I was in those positions, I don't know. I'd probably keep it a little more on point, a little bit more on mission. I don't know, right? We all say that, and then you might do something different when you're actually in the situation. I don't know. But I don't know. I say that only because that's what I expect out of my leaders. So if I ever got into that position, I would probably do that. I would try to be very, very, very principled so that I can, not just for me, it's not a, what do they call it? Virtual signaling? I don't want virtual signaling. I want it to be an example, right? And I think all you guys that are watching, even my haters, right, probably want people that they can look up to and be like, and they can emulate that, right? So that's why I think it's very important and very sacred that when we have these people, right? Because I don't want to say it all starts from the top, right? But if your leaders, right, they're just going around partying, and you know, they got 20 side ladies on the side, you know, we can't even get a date over here, right? Like, and there's so much shit to do, guys. Like, it's just, even in our own personal lives, there's just so much stuff to do. You just, right? I get it. You gotta, cut loose every once in a while. But I don't know. Again, maybe I'm just way too. Maybe my younger, optimistic self that said, "Hey, man, just with enough willpower and enough just elbow grease, we can do anything." And maybe that's stems back from our older generations that they haven't been here in a while, right? I don't know. I try to keep that alive, as much as how much longer I'd be here. Obviously, I should be here a few more decades. Hopefully many if I can. I don't want to be decrepit though. I don't want to be stuck in a bed for 20 years. Nope, that's not me. In my opinion, that's not really living. That's more of a quality life thing, whatever you want to call that. But anyway, getting back. Yeah, let's see what else was going on here. What is this? With gavel in hand, Trump chisels away at the power of a compliant. Come on! Associated Press. Oh, that makes total sense. Yeah, guys, they're just making stuff up. Obviously, there's things that they don't agree with. So what they do is it's almost like beyond hyperbolic or whatever they call hyperbolic. I don't know. When I hear that, I hear like parabolas. Hyperbole. I'm a mad guy, science guy, alright? Yeah, what else is this? Breakthrough rotary detonation engine. What the hell? Space. Oh. I used to be big into space when I was a kid, man. I kind of wanted to be an astronaut, but then I knew I kind of couldn't be, but I was always still fascinated with science and, be nice to kind of know, like, hey, is this stuff real? Is it not? Meaning, like, what we're being told. I feel like it's both, there's some truth and some false into whatever the scientists are saying, right? Is the universe like 20 billion, whatever they say, right? I don't think it's 6,000 years old, right? Is it 25 billion years old? I don't know. It could be older, a little bit shorter. Maybe it's somewhere, I call it somewhere in between. My friend is a big, he's kind of like a big believer of that, right? He never sways too far one way or the other. Maybe he leans more one way or the other, but yeah, that's something that I admire about him. So let's see what else is going on here. Trump demand. Oh, tariffs are way down here, guys. I told you. How long? 6 months now? Like, can you guys give it up? Like, just stop, dude. Stop. Iran begins rearming fighters days after Trump warning. It's almost like, are you guys trying to, like, start a war with Iran? And then when Trump does something about it, it's like no matter, if Trump does something about it, it's bad. If Trump doesn't do anything about it, it's bad. Like, what? It doesn't matter, right? Like, I'm just like, be consistent. Alright, I don't really say anything else here on my feed. Again, this is like a crappy feed because it's MSN. But yeah, that's kind of the things that I kind of heard. So what do you guys got going on this weekend? Tomorrow is the David Wilcock live stream. Well, it should be. I hope so. I enjoy it just because it's like, if anything, it's a good. It's a change from every day, and kind of, I don't want to say it gives you a little bit of like hope or whatever. You get to be like, yeah, okay, all right. But again, we don't like false hope. We don't want to hope something that's like impossible, but yet be sold a lie. So. But we are open to all possibilities. So, guys, I'm going to be taking off here. And I hope you guys have a good one here, okay? We got it. We found the stop button, and it looks like we're going to be just under 20 minutes. So, have a good weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.